Welcome to part 4 of our Blender tutorial. I found the screencast add-on. It's working for now. Unfortunately, I don't know how much longer it's going to be functioning because they've stopped developing it. But we'll leave it for now. And this might help some people because I don't really know how clear my instructions are. I try. But I may not be the best at this. I don't know. Some people like it, my style, some people don't. So anyhow, we're gonna work on our feet, which won't be as hard as hands. Hands are a pain in the rear. The feet will do this way, like this. Add our multiplier options. I'm gonna do the feet, and I'm going to then move back to the hands and try and finish them without getting frustrated and throwing it all out and starting again. But they're mostly done. They're not, after I stare at them for a long time, I think they're not good, but they're not too bad. So here we go. We're sculpting our feet. Grab F. We'll see how long our screencast keys survive, because as they develop Blender and not the screencast, eventually it's going to become incompatible. So we're making clown shoes. That's what we're doing. Again, the idea when you're doing this kind of stuff is to try and do as much as you can before adding any layers to it, because it's harder to go backwards in Blender. So subdivide once. There's our clown shoes starting to take shape a little bit. So big toe wider than one would normally have toes. One more layer. One more layer. Okay, so I can start to try and put a sole on here. Oops, Control Z. Need the subtraction button. It's a little too strong. Not strong enough. There you go. There. So we've got a hump where our foot starts, and then just before our toes it starts to dip a little bit. Smooth it down slightly before I continue, although we're not going to need a whole lot more on our shoe. It's almost done. We'll add one more layer to finish it up, but I think that we won't go too much farther than that. So there's our clown shoe, more or less. Too much in the toe there. There's a clown shoe. Save this on number 4. Okay. So go into object mode. If you want to preview it in object mode, you turn it up, but this slows down your card, so when you're working on something else, you probably want it way down lower. There's max. You can see it's got a little bit of jitter, because I'm not going to go up another level. Anyhow, down to 0 again. And we'll get onto the hands. Start this way. There we go. Okay, so we'll work on the hands next, which you see it has, oops. Selecting them would help. That's where we left it. I have to put on another layer after I mess around with this. Now, it's a glove, and you want a little poofy part at the end. My highly descriptive way of saying this kind of thing. So, there we go. We'll go into sculpt mode again. And what we want is, we don't want to change the geometry too much over here. We want to try and pull this out a little bit, because it's going to not good. This strengths down. Try it from the top. That's the wrist right there. Control 7. That's the bottom. So, the other thing I wanted to do is just fix the fingernails ever so slightly. Now, I'm going to actually leave them on. What I decided to do was to try and take the cuticle at the end here out a little bit. But, I don't know, I kind of... It's pretty glove-like. What I'm going to do is mostly smooth it out. I actually kind of... I don't want it to be... Ooh, it's getting very slow. To... I don't know, geometrically perfect. It's a hand and it's kind of a glove on top of it. Kind of like he's wearing fluffy gloves, so we kind of... And this to me looks fairly glove-like. Glovey hand-like. So there we go. That's the end of our feet and our, I'll turn the feet on too. Our feet and our hands. So the rest of it, we'll do his body a little bit and his mouth. we won't have to do too much to the actual banana body, and I'm going to play with the arms and legs a little bit. I want to give him knobbling knees. So that's kind of where we're at with that. He's starting to look like a cartoon dancing banana. Shouldn't be too much longer before he looks like one a little bit better. So we'll see you next time. Bye for now.